Hey everyone, it's Doug Overvold and Steve Boone. We're the co-founders of Wealth on Autopilot. Today we're going to be talking about Miracle Group, one of our preferred platforms, and their ecosystem number two, which is called Project X. We are bringing real world assets into the Miracle chain and creating what you're going to see a massive opportunity for all of us to win. As you probably know, if you've been around Wealth on Autopilot, we believe that diversification is one of the keys to wealth building. And we believe Project X is one of those assets that has a very strong potential for significant gains. So let's get into this. What is Project X and the Project X node? This is an NFT based limited digital participation license. You're getting a license, an asset. An NFT is an asset. It's designed to participate in the revenue allocation. And I'm going to take you through the numbers of this ecosystem. It includes the Legato RWA, real world asset. This is a real estate company, hotel company, hospitality company. This project has got a value of $5 billion. It includes a Nigerian oil company that we're tokenizing, and that's got $3 billion in value. There's some secondary market activity. Phase one is $12 billion. Phase two is $60 billion. These projects are dealing with something called a public investment fund, a PIF. And let's read this. A PIF is the Sovereign Wealth Fund of Saudi Arabia, established in 1971. It's one of the largest and most impactful sovereign wealth funds in the world, managing hundreds of billions of dollars. They have allocated to us $72 billion they want to tokenize with Miracle. So we're talking significant projects, big numbers. And here's the cool thing. The maximum supply of Project X nodes is only 12,000. Only 12,000 of these licenses, these NFTs, this asset is going to be distributed. So let me break down a little bit of what this looks like. Legato, this is dealing with a very impressive group based out of California. They're building, just about finished, the Eddie Redondo Hotel, the Eddie Redondo Residences. I'm going to play a video where the key executive of Legato explains this, but this is $5 billion of assets, premium beachfront California real estate. This is as good as it gets. Luxury hospitality, one of California's strongest development legacies, is now inked a deal and put $5 billion in for Miracle tokenization. As you're going to see, this is off the charts of what this brings, not only for value, but credibility. Let's jump over. I'm going to have you watch a short excerpt of an overview right here.
It's a start of the digitalization of this planet, its future.
Let's start Project X.
So this is our project in Redondo Beach, the Eddie Redondo Hotel, which is a Hilton Curio collection, which is just completing construction here by the end of the year, beginning of next year. It has glass elevators that overlook the ocean. It has panoramic views. It has luxury inside and out. It's next door to the Eddie Redondo residences that we've also completed and built. Rooftop deck and lounge.
Look at that.
The views are spectacular. Those are actual views of the Pacific Ocean. As you go, this is the opposite side of the building as you connect the party venues from the third and fourth level.
Oh my God, look at that rooftop.
cabanas, pool, bar, restaurant that wrap around to meeting spaces and party venues for both entertainment and private events. You'll see in a moment as it goes from everything from common area bathrooms and finishes to stage and entertainment facilities.
And when is this going to be done?
The end of this calendar year, so within the next 6 months. As you walk around with the view, you're still on the roof deck that opens to stage and modular seating, fire pits that all can be relocated for event venues of 300-400 people at a time.
Oh, there
On the roof.
conference room.
Yes, at the roof deck and stuff. So this is the first project of in Redondo Beach for the hotel, which we're rolling out multiple.
Let's recap. We're not only, Mediterra is not only the first to do serious real-world asset tokenization, but they're also the best because we started at the top. We didn't build up to this.
Yeah.
We started at the very top. We took the best assets possible on the planet.
Another beach-oriented Southern California location by the Pacific Ocean. This is Playa del Rey near Marina del Rey. This is a project. This is the ocean in the background. This is one of the 3 properties. You'll watch it scale as it's being conceived and grow.
And all this part of that $5 billion tokenization project.
Look at this.
Right.
Look at this.
This is
Where it is. I mean,
we
On the
own
sand.
we,
That's the
we,
sand.
we own this. We own all 3 yellows. This is again beach public access. Our
All right, I'm going to stop the video there. Let's pull the slideshow back up. But as you can see, this is beyond impressive. There's not a more visible, exciting, compelling real estate project in the US, and it's getting tokenized on the Miracle Chain. Wow, that's big stuff, everybody. Okay, so also the Nigerian part of this is equally as exciting. This is tokenizing the Nigerian oil access through a company called Owando, building an energy-backed utility, very compelling ecosystem with revenue, a lot more coming in precious metals and other assets in Nigeria. Okay, so to break this down, number one, with Legato and these Eddie Redondo deals, the asset value you can see is $5 billion. Mediterra, that's our NASDAQ umbrella, NASDAQ company that just went live here a few weeks ago, that gets a 25% ownership. So we got a value of 1.25 billion. And as a Project X note holder, we get 8% rights to the 1.25 billion. So these are significant numbers. This will be coming out as a new token. As an owner, you'll already get access and get distribution. But September will be friends and family on the new token sale for Legato, followed by pre-sale. And we start earning our revenues in September. I'll get to that in a moment. With the African oil tokenization, that's $3 billion. Again, Mediterra's got a 25% stake in that. As owning a Project X node, you'll get access to 8% of that. We all will. Early positioning matters because of the utility, the alignment, the infrastructure. This is something you'd want to do now. The secondary market, this is the PIF, the big funds in Saudi Arabia. They as well have significant dollars being allocated for this. So here's kind of the kicker. From September 2026 is when we start getting revenue. So you get in now while there's still access to these 12,000 Project X nodes. Starting September, this will be liquid. We'll get paid. You can take it in USDT. That's a stable coin. You can convert that to dollars in a matter of minutes, or you can take it in our Phoenix token. You'll have your choice. So there's 4 different packages. Number one is you can buy 2 NFTs. The one on the left at $1,600. You get 2 of the Project X NFTs, so it's $800 per node. You can do the 3x3, which means you get 6 NFTs for $3,600. That brings the price per down to $600. The 5x5 is 10. You get 1 for free, so it's a total of 11 NFTs for $6,000. That's $545 per node. Or if you go all in for the whales, the big boys out there, 25 plus 25 get 7 free. That's 57. You own 57 NFTs for $30,000, 526 per node. So what's the future value? What if you owned one of these? What's it really mean? Well, we don't have the crystal ball, but here's what we do know. They've already got 3 deals inked with a gross value of $80 billion. Metaterra, the NASDAQ company, is waiting for its ticker approval, and then there's going to be massive exposure, massive interest in Miracle. It's only going to add fuel to the fire. They're talking about the potential to add another 100 to 200 RWAs. They're knocking on the door because of what we've built with the Miracle Chain blockchain. And as a node owner, we also get early access to all futures offers, the tokens, the friends and family pricing. We think it's a very impressive offer. So when does this end? We don't know for sure. It's going to be soon. There's a limited supply. There's only 12,000 nodes total. Then they're gone. A lot of those have already been sold. So this is something you'd want to do in the next few days. I don't know exactly if there's a week or 2 or 3 left, but it's pretty limited to make that happen. So, of course, disclaimer, we're not financial advisors. All investments have risk. Please do your own due diligence, but we believe Project X is one of the really exciting opportunities to own an asset backed by infrastructure, backed by real world assets. Thanks for watching. If you have questions, you can reach out to Boone or myself. It's fairly simple to get involved and to purchase. We can help coordinate that and get you in the door so you're positioned with a very compelling offer. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, everyone.